See, I wish I would have learned these things earlier because it would have allowed me to attract more money, more freedom, attract my soulmate, and just be happier. And these are things that the world hasn't told you, and school and society do not tell you. So I want to share with you 3 things that I wish I would have learned growing up. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's dive right into this video. If you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button right over there and hit the bell notification because that's what's going to notify you for new videos. Subscribe, bell notification. Let's get right to the video. Number 1, I create my feelings. I wish somebody would have told me that because for so much of my life, I thought other people were the source of my problems. Now, Wayne Dyer has a beautiful quote, and he says that if you think that other people are your problem, you're going to have to send the whole world to the psychologist before you can ever get better. And that's just not going to happen. So I always thought that it was they made me feel that way. They made me feel that way. When it's not true at all, actually. Other people obviously can have an energy that you don't want to be around or whatnot, and other people can be aggressive and vicious or what have you, but ultimately, what transpires is that our thoughts create our feelings. You know, Viktor Frankl, who survived Nazi Auschwitz and wrote a fantastic book, A Man's Search for Meaning, said that even when he was in Auschwitz, he eventually learned how to dwell in his inner world, and they could imprison him, they could treat him like an animal, do all these terrible things to him, yet they couldn't take away his inner sense of spiritual freedom, and they couldn't make him think things that he didn't want to think. And that was what he accredited to him being able to survive through the concentration camps and remain a sliver of his hope where so many people were losing it. Now, if an individual can do something like that, when someone's being mean, when someone's being negative, when someone's being discouraging to our dreams, when someone's being annoying, we can keep our peace. So what you have to remember is you have a conscious mind. Now, your conscious mind is the part of you that can reason, it's the part of you that's rational, and it's the part of you when someone says, "Oh, that's never gonna work. No, you won't be successful at that. Oh, no, that's a bad idea. Let me tell you why. Your conscious mind has the ability to reject any idea. So, you get to literally reject anybody's negative energy, anyone's negative ideas, anyone's limiting beliefs. You get to reject them. I didn't know that. I thought that what other people said was my business, and I needed to worry about everything that they said, and why are they like this? I don't understand them. I didn't understand that you could respond or react. So comment down below, respond or react. Comment down below, respond or react. Most people react. All my life I reacted to the world around me until I realized that my inner world created my outer. And if I could start to respond, keeping my highest happiness and my personal goals in mind and understanding people are coming from their own limitations, I would have saved myself so much energy, so much resistance, and so much anger towards and upset towards people earlier in my life when I wanted to follow my own path and people said it was a bad idea. And I think that's something that we can all use and relate to in our life, which is other people can only come from where they're at in their life. So you have to understand their worries, their fears, their limitations, their doubts, their resistance, them fighting against what you want, other people's unhappiness. It has nothing to do with you. In fact, Byron Katie said it best. She said that it's not your job to get everyone to like you. It's your job to like you. And I take that even a step further. It's not your business to get exceptionally involved in everybody's opinion about your life. It's your job to find out what you want, what makes you come alive, and how to be the happiest version of yourself, and to go about creating that. And ultimately, in the process, you learn your spiritual lessons that you're supposed to learn while you're here, and you realize that you are the creator of your own experience. Number 2, words actually matter. Words matter. The words I say out loud and the words I say in my head actually matter. So I had no idea all my life that my thoughts actually created my reality. I had no idea at all. I just thought there was a thing called luck, and I didn't give anything much thought about how things worked here on this physical plane. And the result of that was my life was unpurposeful, and I was constantly relying on hoping that I was in a good state of mind, that I just felt good that week, that I just felt good that day, and it was relying on hope and instead of law. And the law is thoughts become things. The law is what you think about, you bring about. The law is whatever you hold in your mind, you will soon see in your hand and in your life. And so imagine if, since we were young, we were taught that our thoughts create reality. Now, what you can begin to do is say, okay, now I've lived my life based off of the reaction of the world. I've lived my life based off of thinking it was about luck, and some people are lucky and some people aren't, But what happened is that ultimately I realized that when you are actually becoming a person that's aware that your thoughts are creating your life, then you have to take responsibility for your life. All my life, I blamed other people for stuff. You know, it was this person's fault, it was that person's fault, and then I blame. Then the tendency is to blame when you don't have the money you want. You blame it on the economy, or your age, or your lack of resources, or where you're from. And then when you can't find your soulmate, you blame it on something else. And what I'm inviting you to do is to go inward and forget about the outer world, forget about the past, forget about your day, and just start thinking only about what you want. Get your brain conditioned towards what you want, and you'll be amazed. Just do an experiment for 7 days. Just do an experiment and see what happens in your life over the next 7 days if you only think about what you want. Your entire life will change forever. So comment down below, thoughts become things. Comment down below, thoughts become things. Number 3, I wish that I knew that mental rehearsal creates your future, that you could visualize something. If you could hold it in your mind with enough emotional power, it'll impress upon the subconscious and it'll express itself in your life. I used to want things and I felt hopeless around them. And then I thought, well, you know, I'm probably not smart enough for that. I'm probably not good enough for that. I'm probably not this enough for that. I'm probably not that enough for that. And I didn't realize that what you were imagining and what I was doing then, I'm not good enough, I'm not this enough, that was me imagining something. That's not the truth. It's just a story I told myself based off of things people told me or based off of past experiences. If I would have known that mental rehearsal creates everything, man, my life would have been fantastic. Every single second I would have created this epic life from the start, and I wouldn't have doubted myself, and I wouldn't have spent time worrying about things. And then I wish that I would have learned about reprogramming the subconscious. Like, my life began to change when I created a success hypnosis for myself, which is down below, jakeshypnosis.com. It's totally free. You can use it to rewire all your limiting beliefs from, you know, the world and all that type of stuff. I wish I would have known that earlier, because once I started to use that and actually put that hypnosis into practice, it rewired my subconscious. My YouTube channel took off. My income took off. My now wife was in debt. She's no longer in debt. And we've created this amazing life that I feel excited about living every day. I feel purposeful every morning when I wake up and get to make a video for you and to read the comments if I publish late and people say, hey, where were you? I was waiting for your video. Come on, what are you doing? And I wouldn't have been able to do that unless I learned that I had a subconscious mind, first of all, and that it was programmed negatively and that I could rewire it. So down below is jakeshypnosis.com. Make sure you begin to use that every single day. It's free. Over 200,000 people from all over the world have used it and changed their lives. So jakeshypnosis.com right there down below. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification right over there in the corner. What's one thing you wish you knew earlier? One manifestation secret you wish you knew earlier? Comment it down below. I'm looking forward to hearing everyone's different stories. So what's one manifestation secret you wish you knew earlier? This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. And while I'm talking about I wish I knew this earlier, the reality is I'm so grateful for exactly the way my life panned out. I'm so grateful for the way your life has panned out exactly. Now there's things we wish, oh, I wish that didn't happen. I wish I could have done that differently. But if we changed anything, we wouldn't be who we are today. And you love you. I love me. You are exactly who you're meant to be. You're supported by the universe. You're supported by God. It's nobody's fault. It's pure love. It's total joy and gratitude that you're here alive in this moment. Everything is perfect in exactly the way it's meant to be. So comment down below, all is well, all is well. Comment that down below, all is well.